What's good, White Sox Nation? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again, here to do the White Sox review. Sox took on the Twins this weekend for opening weekend of baseball. Sweet Jesus, thank God baseball is back. By the way, hit that like button and subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. It's the only channel that's talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talk. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. But the Sox start their season off the right way. I feel good about it. But here's the thing: you did what you're supposed to do. You came in playing the Tigers. You're 2-1 now. Coming out of that, you should have been 3-0. -1 Javi Baez walk off the wall, weird play. Why couldn't AJ Pollock close his glove? Nobody knows what's going on with that. Anyway, -1 swing of the bat. You're 2-1. You head into this Mariners series on a little bit of a high. You get Tim Anderson back off of a bogus suspension. And I mean, listen, in the last game, you saw the offense get going. Here's the thing. This is what you're supposed to do versus the Tigers. And this is what we saw the Sox do a lot last year. It's the beginning of the season. It's early, I know, but there are some concerns for me just looking at it because it's similar things to what we saw last year. How the pitching finished in that game. I'm going to be honest with you, dog. Little worried about Hendricks. Like, if you didn't come out of that first game worried a little bit about Liam Hendricks in a close game trying to get you out of there, and 1 inning pitched, which was like between the 8th and 9th, he gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, and only strikes out 2. Yeah, there's a problem there. A little bit concerning, but you hope that you're able to work through it. You hope that that's just early in the season jitters, and you never really saw the Sox go back to them because they were up pretty well in both of those second 2 games. They won the second game 5-2, and then the third game 10-1 when you got Tim Anderson back. But looking at the pitching, I'll say this: at a minimum, the starting pitching I'm excited about. You saw Kopech go out there and do some good things. You saw Giolito go out there and absolutely pitch a gem. Now, of course, the part that sucks about that is you lose Giolito in this series heading into his next 2 starts due to that lower abdomen strain. And the injury bug is something that sucks with the Sox in general, right? Like we're again dealing with these things. You look at the Sox right now, they've got a ton of guys on injury. I mean, Burr, Mercedes, Moncada, Giolito, Kelly is on 10-day IL with a bicep issue. Pollock is day-to-day with the hamstring that he acquired in this series as he was rounding first base. By the way, who had AJ Pollock going out in game 2? Who got the pull on that? And then Lance Lynn, of course, out on the 10-day with the knee issue. Like, so those Sox are dealing with these injury issues again, and it's a lot of the same things that we saw last season. Now you're hoping that you can have the same result last season, at least versus the Tigers. You feel good about it. You're heading into a series versus the Mariners where I think the Sox should again take 2 of 3, if not sweep the series in general. But these are teams that you're supposed to do that against. The White Sox are supposed to do this against Detroit. Detroit doesn't hit the ball well. Their best hitter is probably, it's probably still Miggy, right? But you would say probably their best hitter outside of Miggy is probably Javi Baez, and I can throw sliders out a million miles left and he's going to swing. So, like, by the way, stop pitching to Javi Baez. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Was anybody else watching that? Just like, why are y'all pitching to Javi Baez right now? But you're supposed to do that against this team. I will say, when we got into the bullpen, you started seeing guys get into a little trouble. You even started seeing them work their way out of it, though. That was the key thing for me. I feel like this is a good series to start off with, put you in the right place in the division, and you hope that you can keep this thing going moving forward, man. You saw the boost that Tim Anderson gave this team coming back. I loved that. Tim Anderson, absolutely a spark for this team. All of a sudden, offensively, the White Sox are awake. The question is, can you do that against the better pitching? I expect the Sox to do this. Like we all expect them to beat these teams that are at this level. It's about the teams that are at your level and possibly above you. How do you take that next step? How do you compete with them? But at a minimum, you got to do it versus these teams to get to that level. And I love seeing us continue to do that. As we head in here to the Mariners, I'm on a high. I feel good. Like I said, I think the Sox will take 3, at least 2 of the next 3. Plus, the Mariners are playing tonight, so they're going to be a little bit tired coming into Chicago tomorrow. I want to know how you guys feel, though. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the Sox start to the season? I'll be down there talking with you as well. We're going to be doing this all year, man. Post-series recaps, where we kind of look at the things that happened in the series and what led to the Sox either taking a series or losing a series. In this one, honestly, pretty good pitching and just being able to get the job done. Oh, and TA coming back. That's always a good thing. I want to know how you guys feel about this Sox team moving forward. As always, man, it's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again to continue watching our Chicago White Sox content. Click the links on the screen or check the links in the description below. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.